I wasn't actually going to do these watch parties just because obviously we don't have the stream. However, I figured if I'm watching it, might as well. I don't think anybody else is really doing it other than like FNS, so at least I could like talk to people whilst I'm watching along. Oh, I mean, you can't hear it. There we go. I hope that me having just the scoreboard is fine. You'd see how messy. What is that? It's not even a pair of socks. It's two socks that are odd that are not together now. All right, so that's that. That's that. YouTube, we're on. You're late. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna do it, Golf. Like, I wasn't, especially with like EDG not playing today. I was a bit like, eh. But I was watching it, and I'm like, well, I actually don't think I can watch the game like a normal person anymore. Like, I need somebody to talk to. Because I actually feel, even though I get very distracted with watch parties, I do feel like I focus more. Because if I'm watching and I get distracted, I almost tell myself off. Like, I'm like, I need to be watching this. I'm going to focus. But if I'm on my own, I'm like, I'm not focused. I have no accountability. I'm just going to go fucking play World of Warcraft or something. But hello. I think we're dicing with death a little bit with the scoreboard on screen, but I'll see what Riot says. Also, I shouldn't say this. Somebody is restreaming this on Twitch, and it's not hard to find. If you're having issues with the afreeca website. I don't think it'll be up for much longer, but it's up for the time being. But if you want to watch along with the main stream, it's pinned in the top, and there's 2 commands as well, so... Ooh, just got it. I mean, how many retakes has Sentinels won? PRX are getting slapped. I don't know if I like the comp. Also, I was trying to find the website. Does anybody know the website that League of Legends streamers use when they're doing a region that they don't have watch party permissions for? Because there is actually a website where you can sync up my stream and it'll put it in the corner as well. And then have the main stream on as well. Even if you don't like the comp, at least you have an idea. There's the old blank blank blank. Why am I getting like asterisks in chat? Because I've had that a couple of times. I don't know if it's like an emote. Guess it's a link. Why is the link not showing? Simon.io. I'll check it in the break. I also need to put the link in the YouTube chat. So if you're on YouTube, hello. afreeca TV. Don't think it works anymore. That's a shame. They're so disconnected. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to take more space than like, because they're just sort of getting onto the A site fairly easily on some of these executes, but they can't take more space. So they have to go back to A main, or they try to flank from mid. So like there, you can sort of see that they're trying to push, I guess like the end of halls. Yeah, I mean, I think in a very Cypher-focused meta, it's a good comp to be running. And also, you know, the PRX are going to be cooking a few ideas. Sorry, let me just go over to YouTube and just make sure that everybody there is okay. I was gonna turn the restream off for YouTube just because it's a bit more of a like pain. But you know, I wanna might as well. A lot of people over there. I don't know how I can put a pinned comment though on YouTube. Maybe I can just put it in the chat. Afreeca stream. There we go. I can go to the live channel. I'm sure there's a way for me to do a pinned comment. Also, chat is so far away from me. Sorry, I moved my monitor so it's not really that close. Hey, Shiki. What is this com, Brian? I mean, it wouldn't be PRX if it wasn't a little bit of interest. I'd even be happy with something on Reyna. Yeah, true. I think you just lack a lot of oomph facing forward. I don't hate the Euro. Like on this map on defense, it could be massive. Obviously, getting past a lot of Cypher utility is really handy. But like, I think when you have the breach, you could run the neon. That wouldn't be too bad. I kind of like Raze on this map. FPX have made me a believer. If something could literally play any other duelist apart from ISO or Phoenix, and you'd be fine. Maybe Phoenix though, because you could just plant on A and then flash around the corner and just like push out a bit more. Yeah, sorry YouTube guys. I don't know how to do a pinned message. I think there is a way, right? Mainstream. Yeah, pin message. There we go. So if you come through on YouTube, if you want to watch along with the game, that's the main afreeca YouTube. That's the main afreeca stream. So it's in the pinned message on Twitch as well. If you put !stream, you'll be able to just grab it as well. I swear to God, Korean cameraman is staying on the crowds for too long. I think when it comes to like cameramen doing people dirty, Game Changers was kind of up there. Like I think it was Neuer that was trying to put her in-ears in, and it took forever, and the camera was just on her the whole time, slowly zooming in. And it's just like any tech problem as well. We were talking about this on Sunday in the grand finals at the when we went to the London watch party. If there's a tech problem, the cameraman is straight on them. Like if it's like fucking flow, just like the cameraman's on it, like tech pause, mouse, flow. Like Riot just doesn't want to take any fucking responsibility. Like we're not the cause of this problem. It's not on our side. Blame Flow. I actually heard that afreeca changed some of the policy on their streams. So I actually thought that they were gonna like allow it. Like I was asking somebody from Riot about the watch parties, and they were like, "Oh, I got an email from afreeca." But I guess it was just probably some minor bits. That's also a really good thing too. Like I was going to highlight it on the minimap, but there's so much more focus now for the duelists to not only try push and aggress on elbow, but to actually get on top of the little high ground that you could be towards elbow or up towards pillar, right? Like remember when Autumn was like double satcheling up there to fight it, or where Kung Kung would neon run to get up there with an operator? I think how many Euro actually push mid and then TP out if it gets a bit too hot for him. I think it's actually kind of a smart way to approach it. Not following the flash. Actually, I don't know if that's much of a whiff from something. I think he just wasn't expected to be fighting that angle when you have that wall up. They are going to fight this though, PRX. They've done well here. Really nice stun, really nice paranoia. They're just sticking to defuse. They can try to fight. Ted's trying to flank. No time. Could be an overtime one. This, I think both teams are going to struggle like post plants on A. He said he'd stream it, but he's not online. What time zone is Brennan now? What time did VLR say that it was going to start? Okay, so more people will be coming on like in like 20 minutes. That's why Sliggy isn't live. Oh, okay. I mean, I woke up this morning to check because I thought it started a lot earlier, and the time was right then. Hey, Vols. You woke up at 3:30 a.m., so I'll be up for walkouts, and the match was already on. Are you Eastern time then, Ishiki? I just love the way that PRX take fights. I think that's why I like EDG too. I did a couple of them die there. Like Forsaken kind of gets caught out, but was it Mind Freak that was sort of playing from stairs? But just takes a fight, knows that he took a fight, faced a little bit more, expected somebody else to like come out and trade, and instead he's knows that the pistols are gonna maybe try and get timing on him. Yeah, Mind Freak. So he takes a peek, gets nothing. Then as soon as he realizes that he's trying to get baited out a bit more, he just goes back, and somebody else has to crossfire for him. EDG just don't fucking respect anyone. I agree, but I think in terms of how they take fights, they're very good at kind of going, okay, I haven't got the fight advantage anymore. I'm just gonna like, it's very Nats-esque as well. I'm just gonna like hold this angle, and like maybe if I peek out, I can get the kill, or if I die at least, I could buy some time. I'll force them to be out on a wider angle. That elbow wall jump is now. What tournament is this? This is just an off-season thing. EDG are playing in it tomorrow, so we'll probably be doing in that game. Yeah, yeah. I think that's like the most important place to fight for a defender. Like Hong Kong will hop up on there as Neon. Ottawa's doing it with Rays. Good luck. And then they found themselves on an open B site. I do have Sliggy's phone number. I could call him. Like, hey, game start early. Wakey wakey. Wakey wakey, time for school. But yes, something is weird. Like, I'm not. He'd actually probably really appreciate that. I don't know if he would. I mean, he should be up now. I'll message him. I don't have his number on this phone. I should be able to find it in an old group chat from LCQ. Yeah, I got it here. Hi, it's Ryan. Afreeca started early. Get yourself out of bed. There you go. I think it's Sliggy. We use WhatsApp. Because if Sliggy's live, because I was watching FNS initially, and then I was like, I might as well watch along as well. Because I think that, like, if Sliggy comes on, I might just host him and just watch his stream. I feel like my job is to stream when Sliggy isn't on stuff. Because today I was a bit like, I'm sort of excited to see a little bit more. Why can't we watch? The stream and the tournament is done by afreeca, who are basically like Twitch in Korea. They're running the tournament, and their ruling is that nobody's allowed to watch party on YouTube or Twitch. Which makes sense. It's like if Weibo ran an event, they would want everybody to watch it through their platform and not other ones. But I think that it's a bit short-sighted. Yeah, you can watch party on afreeca, which honestly is probably a bad idea. But I don't know how much of a pain that is to set up. I have a Billy account. XQQ is live viewing this too. Is that on afreeca? Oh, like on Twitch, watching it. Oh, do you speak Japanese then, Ashiki? That might be a bit of an obvious question. I feel Ashiki is a very Japanese word or name. I know a little bit. Well, I mean, XQQ, I imagine, is streaming in Japanese. I know FNS was. Took 2 years in uni. Yeah, I figured, like, you said that we were up at 3:30. 4-hour difference. Yeah, probably like Eastern time. Camera on elbow, which is a nice one. Good fight from something. Yeah, defensive aggression is going to be really nice on this comp. And it is also really nice when you have people like Forsaken on Breach that is also not afraid to go and try and jump up on the box in mid afterwards. Yeah, I need to like learn a bit more Chinese. I stopped. I really was enjoying it when I was doing it, but I just need to start again. But I think it's just because nothing really has been happening with China for the last week or two. I just haven't really bothered that much, you know? When things properly start up again, I'll probably get more invested in it. I mean, money is still a little bit more awkward for PRX. Despite them winning a good few rounds on this half, like, they are just losing and whiffing duels. Especially when you've got the Yoru flanking all the way around. Taking a fight like that isn't needed that much, I don't think. That's a good fight from Monnier. Did Monnier or Monnier? Still close. Monnier. So it's not said in a very French way. Monyet means monkey. Great. In what language? Monyet is Singaporean? Or is he Malaysian? Indonesia, okay. I thought, like, my initial thinking was because he went to PRX that he would be a player from that spot. I mean, Sentinels are making this close. Oh man, Zelsis is such a good spot though. 4v2. Ural. I mean, that's brave. I mean, he's got a shotty. That's why he's brave. Neurotheft is giving away the positions of these two players. Spike still hasn't been planted yet, however. Viper's Pit, very awkward to deal with. Hunter's Fury, you straight away doesn't tag. It's going for where the planet is mostly. Oh, and something just... I think he had like 5 different ideas in his head, and in that time, yeah, Sentinels deal with that nicely. Looking like a wrap. I mean, what's the rule? 9 rounds before the opponent gets to 12? Yeah, I guess this map. I don't. I think Sunset's next, actually. Said in the top left. Must win round for PRX. Look at the money. I mean, this is really good practice for PRX because they're playing up against the most like vanilla comp that you could have. Looks fine on defense. Just on attack and especially like A executes looked very uncomfortable. But I think that's also just this has been very clean from Sentinels. They played a bit of Phoenix on Breeze. When was Breeze taken out of the map pool? Was it before Champs? Oh no, Split went out first. No, was Split back then? I can't remember. When Split came back in, Breeze went out. I remember that. And then Icebox went out, Ban came in. No, yeah, Breeze was at Champs last year. And it wasn't at lock-in, but it was in a lot of like challengers leagues. Because like stuff like Polaris and Mina were playing Breeze still, even though it wasn't in the competitive map pool anymore. Yeah, I mean, a majority of teams are not practicing at the moment that much. Not for VCT teams, at least. I mean, I like that Monyet's just not afraid to fight at all. Like, look how aggressively he's still fighting for A main. I mean, he has to. John Cutie's been lurking through there. Also, it's never really that nice to see the IGL on Sentinel. We had this discussion before. But, yeah. Good adjustment, yeah. I like, yeah, Paper Thing called it too. Because you know that there's a Viper's Pit there on B at least, but you could just surround them. Like, now Devi is completely isolated. Celsius isn't in good led position. Yeah, good shot from Mind Freak. I mean, John Cutie, even just having like the flank around too is really good. This is so tricky now for Paper X. Paranoia's missed that position. Nicely done from Zekken. One left alive. And John Cutie buys his time. Excurate. Yeah, he said he'd play in this tournament. I didn't see the interview, but I was talking to Tom about it on Sunday because he was at the Red Bull Sphere. And yeah. Having young tens, tens, and older tens. How can they lose? It's like an evolution. Yeah. Wait, what's going on? Prince Charles Reyes. So there's a tournament happening at the moment that afreeca TV are organizing. It has Paper X, Sentinels who are playing at the moment. There is EDG, T1, DRX. Who are DRX playing again? Full Sense, isn't it? Yeah. It's seeing DRX actually play with their original roster too. No academy players in it. Is Termy there? Do we know? Does it matter? Yeah, I've seen the Thinking Man's Valorant and Bren. Everybody's come online now. Like, everybody got baited by the times. Yeah, there's plenty of people on. I'll probably watch out this series at least. I might host somebody for the second one. Paper X actually having 11 first kills. 11 to 9 of first kills. Having the barrack stats for this is good too. I mean, I will say fair credit for afreeca. Like, the production value of this tournament's been great. All on land, no issues as far as I'm aware to begin with. Sassy, 256 ACS, 20 and 8. Good performance there. Monnier. I mean, I don't really like the Omen on this map as much. Oh, who is it that's running out? Sunset is next. Oh yeah, I think. Oh my god, watching Paper X on Sunset is gonna be an experience. So in all honesty, it's probably the way to go. I also just realized as well, I think like having Epic Pen and being able to draw on a minimap actually helps a lot with my like attention, I think. Mostly I think because if I'm on the actual drawing like pencil cursor, it means I can't like tab out and look at Twitter or Reddit or something like that. But yeah, oh, I didn't run any pre-roll ads, so people have been coming in with stuff like that. I'll run some of the ads so you don't really get them in the next game. But yeah, I also wanted to make a cup of tea. So we'll watch the rest of this series and then I'll send you over to somebody else for DRX and Full Sense. For tomorrow's games, I kind of want to watch Liquid. I'm definitely going to do T1 EDG. Like, I'll just commit to all of the EDG games. We'll be that kind of guy. We'll just be the... I said this with the Evolution Series tournament. Overall, if just... I kind of want other teams... If it's EDG versus any other Chinese team, I'm kind of cheering for the other Chinese team. But I think going into international events, if it's EDG versus Liquid or whatever, I think I'm cheering EDG. Like, I want the league to do well, but... You know, it's those kind of things. Does that make me a bit of a glory... Well, it's not really a glory supporter. It just makes me a fair weather supporter, I think is the better way to describe it. But yeah. Hopefully everybody understands what's going on like YouTube and stuff too. The annoying thing is I have the Elgato Telestrator, so my Twitch... I'm looking at my Twitch chat right now. I'm looking at what Galv and Bram and stuff have put. But it doesn't work with YouTube. Like, I can't merge them together. Oh, look at this, actually. They actually don't have an analyst desk. It's just casters. But this is a really nice thing to throw in it. You have the monitors on screen, too. All right, BRB. All right. Sorry, I'm sorting out like odd one out stuff at the same time. Got a busy day of messages for stuff to catch. Give me stuff to catch up on. Can I turn off streamer mode on this. I'll do some of the messages now, actually. We just did some messages now. Is the stream being killed? It might have been. Yep. So I was actually watching it on a Twitch stream, and the Twitch stream is killed. Well, that's fine. We just watch it on the actual afreeca stream, because I was having a bit of like lagging with the afreeca stream, so I'm just takes a while to like load up. Let me full screen. Let me just double check that everything's looking about the same. Hard to tell until we get into game. That's all good. Yeah, one sec. And the stream's ended. All right, that's done. Sorry, let me full screen that. Sorry, I'm not being particularly excited to watch right now, but such is the way of getting understimulated by life, signing up to try and do too much, and then being overwhelmed. Didn't realize that was such a All right. Let me go finish my tea. Wait. Jing is back. I wonder why. Nice. On Reddit, they're talking about the Opera GX function, like picture in picture. Good thing to do, actually. I mean, I like watching on Opera GX, even though Opera's kind of spyware-y. Actually getting, I forgot what it's called. It's like a sharpening, which doesn't make the game look good. It could be a bit more demanding on the GPU too, but it makes the minimap actually viewable. So I like that. Right, agent select. They're playing Gecko. Holy shit, something is playing Gecko. No raise. Omen, double initiator, Cypher. This is anything similar to this? It's sort of similar to what Trace was running, but Trace were running a Fade or Sky. What were Trace running on this map again? Trace Esports. Sunset. The only double initiated Gecko I can think of on Sunset was Trace. Yeah, they were running Fade. And they weren't running Cypher, they were running Viper instead. So this is very like unique comp-wise. I mean, Sunset has been such a good map addition for that alone. Like, the meta seems so varied. It might be because people are still working it out. Like, we get into the Madrid tournament and then Madrid itself. Maybe after that, getting into the main stages, that's when we're really going to end up with a very stale meta on this map because everybody ends up playing the same thing. Also, this production is so akin to Apex. Like, the zooming around the music cutting in just as they're getting into map. Nobody does it better. I got chills. It's nice to see Jing playing now. Does kind of add a lot, like a big asterisk to this event for PRX. Not necessarily in like a bad way. I don't know how to describe it. I guess it's just like if PRX end up going out, then people would sort of blame that, oh, they weren't taking it seriously because Jing was playing some games or some of the comps that they were running. Yeah, Forsaken is he just turning into that flex roll really? And then Device just like on Sentinel duty? Gecko Flash just going in onto site. Just a yeet over the top. I was going to draw it. There's no point. Gecko is planted. Gecko in this cup is good because they fade seized and then aftershocked. Not going to have too much of an impact on the wingman. All right, fighting for this space a little bit more. Second Dizzy is through. Actually does hit onto Zelsis, but the stream is paused at the most inopportune time. All right, nicely done. I mean, this is before Gecko gets buffed as well. I'm telling you. I'm saying it. Gecko is an incredibly strong agent. It is very underrated. Map dependent though. God tier on good amount of maps. All right, Jing pushing up. Yeah. Wait, did Sassy get in front of that trip? Because it was a divide trip. It wasn't a John Cutie trip. Did they expect him around on site? I don't know if they do. I didn't spot if he got KO knifed at all. Oh, he is actually. He could defuse. They're so far away. Oh, I do. This is iffy. This is really iffy. They're giving it up. How much time could he get, though? What just happened? Oh, he did get caught. That was weird as fuck. I was like, whose ability is that? Yeah, the main observer's DC. That's why we're on fucking... I think the secondary observer is now first person observing. Jing's going to be missed. This is as inhuman as ever. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame that he's leaving. It's nice that he's playing, don't get me wrong. But I think it's just more like... It's got to feel weird if you're Monyet, I guess. Wait, they actually pushed and fought mid really aggressively there, too. Divide just can't catch Zekken. KO's in market. Good fight. A great flash as well for Forsaken, even though he sort of team flashes himself. Surprised he survives there, but it's all good. All right, actually really good fights from PRX. People are a little bit low, though. I mean, Forsaken now, just with the health that everybody's on, doesn't really have time that much. Yeah. And something's actually waiting for him to get a kill. Could just pick up a gun upgrade as well once the spike's finished blooming. They must have used Gecko ult too. Yeah. They used Fresh there. I didn't even realize. My jaw's really hurting for some reason. Yeah, stream's a bit of a pain on this one, Toxic Virus. I just wanted to watch some PRX. Everybody was missing the start of it, so I was like, I'll just stream, see what it's like. And now everybody's online. I'll probably just dip after this series. Good stun from Zelsis, actually, too, to stop something with the trade. He's thrown his Dizzy, and it's halfway to dropping out. So, Forsaken doesn't have any utility left either, so actually, like, you just have to fight out of this smoke. I mean, John QT, I think, overdoes it a little. It's a really good flash, actually, from Zelsis again. Good damage. Even in the rounds that PRX are winning against Eco, Sentinels are getting, like, at least 2 kills each time. For sure on Breeze. Yeah, I'm keenly watching the Gecko, because I can't remember what I played. Like, especially on defense, I need to see where Gecko's playing, because I have no clue. We had a really close game against some real aimers yesterday on Sunset. I think we lost, like, 15-13. And on attack, I think a lot of Gecko stuff does make sense, at least. Good flashes, about 30-second mark. Oh, the paranoia actually did hit. Timing was a little bit off. You put a lot of pressure here. Rotations have come in. There's 3 players over here now. Mid control is still in the hands of Devi. Top CT's been watched keenly. B isn't really being pushed that much. Ooh, the fragment was nice. But the flashing and fragment into the smoke is really good. Yeah, a bit unlucky on the timing. A good round from Sentinels. Oh yeah, my jaw is actually really hurting now. I don't know what I did. I don't know if I slept funny. Maybe I'm just talking too much. Yeah, good round. 4-1. Money is still, well, tight for PRX. If they lose this, oh, his stun was good too. Haunt was a little bit late, but I don't know if that's because they used the C's, so they probably used the C's first. Like, C's stunned that player and then had the raise dash in on him. But yeah, being stunned is just a cosmetic nowadays, it feels like. Good flash, smoke, nade, paranoia felt a bit excessive, especially when you have to fight CT now and you don't have a smoke for it. Luckily, Devi's there with a cage, but it's still touch and go. Forsaken still has a flash. He also has ult. He fully flashed Mind Freak and gets wall banged. Really aggressive Dizzy. I didn't hit Mind Freak. The stun does, though. He gets hit by his own team's Fresh. Oh, I keep calling it Fresh. And then just a left from Devi. Really nicely done. A little bit more chaotic than you might have hoped for, but they won't mind how it worked too much. Poor Mind Freak that round. He was on site, managed to miss the Rolling Thunder, gets stunned, gets team flashed, gets team thrashed. Gotta feel bad. Hold on, what's going on over here? You can hear the rumbling in the back. It's just the tortoise. Raphael's been very energetic this morning, which is nice. More so than me. I haven't seen the trailer actually. All right, Jing just runs CT, goes down. Wow, fast rotate. Really didn't think it was going to be A. Yeah, GTA 6, yeah. Oh, that nade is so good. Looks incredible, not gonna lie. I was never really that big into GTA anyway. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those people that's always like, I don't care about GTA 6. Trying to be very like anti-hype. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I think there's always that group of people that are just very contrarian to what's popular. Like I never watch Game of Thrones. Or like I'm not gonna be like that. I just didn't really. I didn't play San Andreas that much. I didn't play the story for GTA 5. Watched like a lot of early content of like the GTA minigames, like Hat Films and stuff did. Just all of the custom things, and then various stuff that people have done nowadays. But I've never been that interested in like playing it, I guess. All right, just a B execute with a KO, which is nice. Where do they want to do this from? Yeah, Monyet played in the first map. He played on Breeze. I had a really rough series. Like, first debut, I suppose, with this roster. It was a rough one. Don't think it was really his fault all too much. Time, just... Alright, good retake. That's one of the things that's consistently been happening with Sentinels, is that they've had really good retakes. Why is that shuffled down as well? Let me just do that. Here we go. Can I move that across? Let's do something like that. What do you think currently of what in like this game, this map? I just thought I played a crazy comp on Breeze. Yeah, outside. If the Euro was something else, I don't think it would have been too surprising. I don't think the Euro's bad on this map. I think the comps seem to just lack a bit of like forward pushing power. Like post punch was tough. Oh, that's such a good suppression on it too. Gotta watch out for this on trip. Yeah, nice fight. Giving a market playing A main. You know that they're not going to be coming CT because you have a trip there. You also have this camera that you can play off as well. Tag didn't hit. So Sentinels have cleared sight. They've even seen the trip has been broken CT. Oh, very touch and go there. Mindfreak does well. Overall, just a good adjustment to just go B off the Ominal. But not a bad attempt for Sentinels to keep making that look close. Yeah, it's a good job that John QT was there, to be honest. Yeah, just random sprays, gets him with a headshot. Showstopper. Know that the C's is there. Can John QT trade? No. He did well hiding on that angle, but can't really stop too much. Where's this camera? It's quite literally, like, it's out of bounds on the minimap. But I'm sure it's fine. I just don't see where it actually is. Jing Ace. God, do it for him. Just for him only. I think something like whiffed. Oh, Divide took it. I mean, I thought something was whiffing there on purpose to see if he could, like, get traded off of it. Honestly, if Sassy didn't seize, I think he would have been fine there. Because Jing had no idea where he was until that seize came in from that direction. Oh, they just check the close corner. Jing's out. No close tripwise for B main. The Cypher's not in the camera. Here's it now. Might be able to break it. I mean, this is so risky. At least you have, like, an open plant. Like, you could just wingman plant over to B and it's not going to activate a trip. But of course, PRX don't really know that yet. They'll have a good inclination though, because Mindfreak could peeked out quite far. But you know that the Cypher's over towards B, which is enough to not go there, to be honest. Flash, great, just for pulling people's attention. Didn't get Zekken though. At least Mindfreak could trade it, but it's a 2v3. Odd fights going on. Mindfreak has broken one trip. Jing's fought there. He's about was going to fight somebody market. John QT actually fights on this site on his own. Zelsis was not really there. The TP away isn't good, and just Zelsis peeks out. I think maybe PRX over panicked a little bit there. I know there's definitely some mistakes from Sentinels, like John QT playing on the site alone, like smoked off from Zelsis. The fight in mid to begin with from Sentinels was really nice, just how they took mid control early. But I think just the way that PRX are taking a lot of this space, really just scouting out certain areas, like B main, breaking the trips and stuff like that, or just paying attention to where the trips are. They've fought really aggressively for mid here. They've gone up CT, brought the trip. And they know that the trip's broken market. Right, he's flashed from the gecko on this close corner. They almost line up, but at least they get him in the end, so they trade. Nice. Oh, whiff! Come on, Jing! Good lord. Just one alive. Good fighting together. A little bit like awkward in some areas, but really good half from Paper X. This is so painful to fans though. Because let's say this is the only map that, like, if Paper X lose this series overall, and then they'd probably beat Full Sense anyway, you're still looking at this like, oh, I'm gonna miss Jing. And a timeout, understandably. I get a message off Beth. Let me check. No. And the stream is broken again. Give me a second. How many viewers does it actually have? 50k. That's pretty good. Especially with like this time of day. I don't know what kind of viewership afreeca gets like consistently. But I would say that like this seems good. Anything to keep track of? Oh, I'm just checking up on everything. All right. Back into it. Second half. Yeah, Gecko played towards A is super common. Picked up the Dizzy again, right? Because he just threw it straight up, so it should... He didn't throw it over the top that he has to go recollect it. Yeah, he's got it. Cameron trip on B. Yeah, everybody's here. Nice flash peek, too. I mean, it was a paranoia, I think. Oh, no. Still has wingman and still has a flash. Zelsis doesn't have anything. He doesn't have a stun for 10 seconds. So... He's fully flashed. Not going to expect him from behind, but it didn't matter. Hell of a shot from Zelsis. We've been getting, like, player perspectives on these, so we should see it from Zelsis's POV. Was that 3v5 or 5v3 for Paper X? It was lost? 2v5, I think. A really nice shot, yeah. Alright, so Paper X are on an eco. KO's push mid. They've got Jing that's pushed out of market. But Forsaken is still going. Doesn't have a flash at all. Just overran it. Could have easily won that fight because it was up against the Guardian. But Tens was just ready. Yeah, and then an open B site. Hold the rotations over. You've still got the Cypher camera here for a retake, but I mean, they're on a low buy, so not really going to do too much for you. They clear the camera too, so they know where it's going to be. Nice shot. Nice shots, Mind Freak. He's 2 HP though. All you could really hope for. So you're taking a Vandal, a Guardian, and a Spectre into the bonus. You've got a Sheriff as well that you can just drop for somebody else that you just picked up. Yeah, Rolling Thunder for this round is just, you've got to use it, right? If you Sentinels. Yeah, clean bonus. A free rifles going into a bonus is nice. So there is like a little bit more of a buy up than you might expect, but yeah, with the Rolling Thunder, it's gone well. Mind Freak on top of the box has made it a 4v4. Spike still hasn't been planted yet. Mind Freak actually TPing into the smoke just gets poorly timed, like Sassy was just there waiting. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was Tens that was there, but Sassy gets a kill. Wasn't even really off the back of the breach ult too much. Stunned and hit. Maybe Sassy thought it would. Yeah, they're just saving. Oh, this is on now. Half buy 3 Bulldogs and 2 rifles for PRX. PRX are also doing that camera that's in the mini map. All right. I mean, these executes from Sentinels have been really good. Right click flash at the smoke. Not a fan of that peek from something too much. Like, it's better off going the other way, right? Because then you pull him wide and somebody else can trade. But he's just on a bit of a iffy angle there. Oh, Rafi's been really active today, which is good. because they've been quite quiet. All right, PRX still in the lead. Money is still decent for Sentinels. Mostly half armor though, on both sides. Gecko was playing mid, didn't use any utility. Thrash has been used. Molly's good. You're not really going to be able to pick up that ultimate again though, however. Yeah, Sentinels are going to be happy with just how much utility that they forced out. Because what, Paranoia's been used by Mind Freak. All of Forsaken's utility has been used, because I imagine he could only pick up so much. Fast rotate towards B, though, from PRX. Like, they've banked on the right site, at least. But this is still very, Oh, Jing just sees it through the one way just in time before he's flashed. Device kind of stuck. Nah, not stuck enough. Oh, no. Forsaken's just on the other side. Couple of these rounds, PRX should be winning. Just how they're taking duels has not been great. Like, not really cross-firing, just peeking out. Oh, that's close. Way too close, considering it was a 4v1. And even when you consider how Devi died as well. Like, he just peeked out. Like, he was stuck in a corner, sure, but still. Yeah, because Devi died where the second kill came from. Little bit. Been a few of those moments, though, from PRX. Like, even a pistol. Maybe we get ref out, actually. See them. You can see them roam around in the background a little bit. Give me a second. I need like a tortoise cam, I think. Is it stream? What was the command that I put it as? I mean, it should work with stream. I don't know why it didn't work for you, Edam. Let me double check what it is. My bad. I thought I said it's that one. Alright, that's 12. I'm gonna authorize it each time. And gotta authorize it again, apparently. Bear with me. I don't know what I said it as. I can't get to the top of Twitch stream now. Commands. I didn't get it to work. I thought I added it. Ooh. Found it already. Yeah, I want to still grab it though. For my own sake. There we go. Oh, okay. That's why. So that should work now. But I guess because it's not turned on. Yeah, that's why. Now it should work. Nope, that's still wrong. There we go. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that was right. I'm trying to see if I could move my camera down a little bit. You might see some tortoise roaming around in the background. One sec. I just get something for the smoke. Can't have done it from something else. Oh, John Q2 was tiles, and then I guess is rotating all the way around CT. This is a crazy lurk though, but he is. Yeah, I think John Q2 went way too ham on the lurk. They caught him in the end. All right, nicely done. So I'm just watching Wrath. I'm looking. Anything else to really cover? What time is it? It's 10 a.m. already. What is going on? Oh, right. Let me go get Wrath for a bit. Because I actually have I have a new mouse mat. Game Changers one that I got, which is really nice. I can't really show it. There's pictures, but I can grab them in a bit. Well, yeah, I wonder why my jaw's hurting as much as it is. What do I want to do? PRX 13-7, first kills 14-6, so a lot better. Planted despite 9 times out of 12 and won 8 of those rounds. Yeah, it does kind of feel like if you can, like, retakes on this map overall are quite tricky. Yeah, Jing comes back and he's like 300 ACS MVP. That's crazy. Even the fact that the lowest player on PRX is 200 ACS is really impressive. I mean, it's a crazy showing. I mean, this looks like it's the same offices that Apex was done at. No, because they closed us, didn't they? Because they were like afreeca offices. Weren't they? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, you might be able to see Raph in the background now a little bit. Not too much though. Can't see him there. If I move this, can you see him? You can't really see with the text in the way. I can't see. Oh, that's moving me. I'll move this up there. Can you see them yet? No. How have they managed to? Well, they've snuck around behind the box. So I need to go grab them anyway. How quickly are you getting? Hey. Pull this forward. There we go. There, you can see him now. It's Rafi. Yeah, they're very active today. Usually they're like sleeping quite a lot. There's the fucking mid-time, like in between map entertainment. They look really small on the floor, but they're not. They're actually quite. Ooh, they're actually quite big. Just living the best life. Girl's doing pretty good as well. Ooh. Looking the microphone. I'll just put you on there for a bit, Raf. Will you make some EMEA tier list on 2024 teams? I'd have to see a bit more of them. Raf's trying to eat my finger. You're gonna jump off the side. I don't know. I think for EMEA, like, there's definitely. I think for stuff like that, looking at like what Tombiz is doing is probably a good shout. You're actually gonna try and eat it whilst you're up. You're thinking about it, aren't you? So let lay about like that. There you go. They're a very, very curious and sociable tortoise. Most of them aren't, but because this one was brought up with like kids. Yeah, still trying to eat my finger now. You can't see them though. Still trying to eat my finger. Or at the very least do it on camera. Have to move him back. I feel like some sort of like Bond villain with a cat now instead. I expect you to die, Mr. Bond. Yeah, I think for EMA next year, like, it should be likely that I do some casting for it, I'd say. Like, I'll be involved somewhat, at least I hope so, touch wood. But I'm very, like, interested and focused on like Pacific, I think, as a region, and well, China especially, but Pacific also. And there's some really like, I mean, the time zone's a lot better to be watching. A lot more interesting as a region, I find too. I wonder how everybody else is doing their streams actually. I want to check. Let me mute. So he's just watching full screen. Brian is watching it some other way. What is Bren doing it? Doesn't matter. Then kind of going for these points. Got 5 minutes and then 4 more minutes until the pre-rolls turn off. So I'm gonna run some ads for a second. You just sit there. And kind of go from there. Actually, what time is it? 10 o'clock. Do I have time realistically? I'm trying to think. Nah, I think I'll actually call it there, and I'll just watch the stream. Like, I'll host somebody like Sliggy, I think. Because I wasn't initially going to do this stream anyway. Yeah, I just can't be... Like, I'll be back tomorrow for sure for the EDG game. But I think today I'm just a little bit too... What is going on in the Sentinels room? Seems crazy busy. Then PRX is just chilling. Is it just Monyet sitting down? But yeah, we'll be back for the EDG game tomorrow. Today I'm just not feeling very focused anyway, and I've got like loads of stuff to do, so I think that's why I'm a little bit more like distracted. Also, doing it like this is kind of tricky, but it'll be fine. I'll send you Sliggy's way at least to watch out this series. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be back for the first game, because what is it? Well, maybe, because it is liquid, and I'm curious on how that's going to look. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow at least for like EDG versus T1, which should be a really fun game. So we'll go from there. All right, see you then. Bye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Bye.